Question 1. Who is the current monarch of the UK? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. King George VII. C. King Charles III. D. King William V. Answer. C. King Charles III. Charles III is the current monarch, having ascended to the throne on September 8, 2022. Question 2. What date did King Charles III ascend to the throne? A. September 8, 2020. B. September 8, 2022. C. September 8, 2021. D. September 8, 2019. Answer. B. September 8, 2022. King Charles III ascended to the throne on September 8, 2022, following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Question 3. Who is the current Prime Minister of the UK? A. Boris Johnson. B. Theresa May. C. David Cameron. D. Rishi Sunak. Answer. D. Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak has been serving as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom since 2022. Question 4. What are the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales. C. England, Scotland, Wales, Great Britain. D. Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland. Answer. A. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. These are the 4 countries that constitute the United Kingdom. Question 5. What is the difference between the UK and Great Britain? A. No difference, just different names. B. The UK includes Northern Ireland, Great Britain does not. C. Great Britain includes Northern Ireland, the UK does not. D. The UK is larger than Great Britain. Answer. B. The UK includes Northern Ireland, Great Britain does not. Great Britain comprises only England, Scotland, and Wales. Question 6. What flower is traditionally associated with England? A. Daffodil. B. Rose. C. Thistle. D. Shamrock. Answer. B. Rose. The rose is traditionally associated with England and is also its national flower. Question 7. What flower is a symbol of Scotland? A. Rose. B. Daffodil. C. Thistle. D. Shamrock. Answer. C. Thistle. The thistle is a national symbol and flower of Scotland. Question 8. What is the national flower of Wales? A. Rose. B. Daffodil. C. Thistle. D. Shamrock. Answer. B. Daffodil. The daffodil is the national flower of Wales, along with the leek. Question 9. What is the patron saint of Ireland, and what day is celebrated in his honour? A. Saint Andrew, November 30. B. Saint David, March 1. C. Saint Patrick, March 17. D. Saint George, April 23. Answer. C. Saint Patrick, March 17. Saint Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, and March 17 is celebrated as Saint Patrick's Day. Question 10. What is the capital city of the UK? A. Manchester. B. London. C. Edinburgh. D. Belfast. Answer. B. London. London is the capital city of the United Kingdom. Question 11. What are the devolved administrations within the UK? A. England, Scotland, Wales. B. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. C. England, Northern Ireland, Wales. D. Scotland, Wales, Great Britain. Answer B. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. These parts of the UK have devolved administrations with varying powers. Question 12. How often are general elections held in the UK? A. Every 4 years. B. Every 5 years. C. Every 6 years. D. When the Prime Minister decides. Answer B. Every 5 years. UK general elections are typically held every 5 years. Question 13. What is the minimum voting age in UK general elections? A. 16 years. B. 17 years. C. 18 years. D. 21 years. Answer C. 18 years. The minimum voting age in UK general elections is 18. Question 14. What is the name of the UK's national anthem? A. God Save the Queen. B. Rule Britannia. C. Jerusalem. D. Land of Hope and Glory. Answer A. God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen is the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Question 15. Where is the official home of the Prime Minister? A. Buckingham Palace. B. Windsor Castle. C. 10 Downing Street. D. The House of Commons. Answer C. 10 Downing Street. The official residence of the Prime Minister of the UK is 10 Downing Street. Question 16. What is the role of the Speaker in the House of Commons? A. To represent the ruling party. B. To debate legislation. C. To preside over debates and maintain order. D. To vote on legislation. Answer C. To preside over debates and maintain order. The Speaker's role is to ensure that debates run smoothly and to maintain order in the House of Commons. Question 17. What is the House of Lords, and how do its members acquire their positions? A. Elected House of Parliament. Members are elected. B. Upper House of Parliament. Members are appointed, hereditary or spiritual. C. Lower House of Parliament. Members are elected. D. Advisory Council to the Monarch. Members are appointed by the Prime Minister. Answer B. Upper House of Parliament. Members are appointed, hereditary or spiritual. The House of Lords is the upper chamber of the UK Parliament, with members who are appointed, hereditary peers or bishops. Question 18. How does one become a Member of Parliament, MP? A. By appointment by the Prime Minister. B. By inheritance. C. By election. D. By nomination from the House of Lords. Answer C. By election. MPs are elected by the public in their respective constituencies. Question 19. What is question time in the context of Parliament? A. A quiz show for MPs. B. A scheduled time for MPs to question government officials. C. A debate session for proposed laws. D. Time allocated for the public to question MPs. Answer B. A scheduled time for MPs to question government officials. Question time is a parliamentary session where MPs question the Prime Minister and other cabinet ministers about their work. Question 20. What rights does the Magna Carta guarantee? A. Right to bear arms. B. Right to a fair trial. C. Right to vote. D. Right to freedom of speech. Answer B. Right to a fair trial. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is famed for establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law and guarantees the right to a fair trial. Question 21. What was the significance of the Battle of Hastings? A. It ended Roman rule in Britain. B. It resulted in the end of Viking invasions of Britain. C. It marked the beginning of Norman rule in England. D. It was the last successful invasion of Britain. Answer: C. It marked the beginning of Norman rule in England. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was significant as it led to the Norman conquest of England. Question 22. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Theresa May. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer: A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 23. What event is remembered on Guy Fawkes Night? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The end of the English Civil War. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The restoration of the monarchy. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Guy Fawkes Night commemorates the foiling of the Gunpowder Plot on November 5, 1605, aimed at blowing up the House of Lords. Question 24. What is the significance of the Bill of Rights, 1689? A. It declared the independence of the colonies. B. It established the principles of regular parliaments and free elections. C. It ended the divine right of kings. D. It began the Industrial Revolution. Answer: B. It established the principles of regular parliaments and free elections. The Bill of Rights in 1689 laid down limits on the powers of the Crown and set out the rights of Parliament. Question 25. What does the royal assent signify in the legislative process? A. Approval of legislation by the Prime Minister. B. Final approval of legislation by the monarch. C. Initial approval of proposed legislation by Parliament. D. A public referendum on new laws. Answer: B. Final approval of legislation by the monarch. Royal assent is the final step required for a parliamentary bill to become law, officially approved by the monarch. Question 26. What is the purpose of the state opening of Parliament? A. To announce the dissolution of Parliament. B. To mark the annual meeting of Parliament. C. To elect the Speaker of the House. D. To inaugurate new members of Parliament. Answer: B. To mark the annual meeting of Parliament. The state opening of Parliament is a ceremony that marks the beginning of the parliamentary session. Question 27. What are the main political parties in the UK? A. Conservative, Liberal, Socialist. B. Conservative, Labour, Liberal Democrats. C. Conservative, Democratic, Republican. D. Labour, Green, National. Answer: B. Conservative, Labour, Liberal Democrats. The main political parties in the UK are the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats. Question 28. What is the significance of the Good Friday Agreement? A. It ended World War II. B. It initiated the UK's entry into the European Union. C. It marked the end of the conflict in Northern Ireland. D. It established Scotland's devolution. Answer: C. It marked the end of the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement in 1998 was a major political development that helped to end most of the violence of the Troubles in Northern Ireland. Question 29. What is the purpose of the Welsh Assembly? A. To oversee local government in Wales. B. To manage Wales' national defence. C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. D. To promote Welsh culture abroad. Answer. C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. The Welsh Assembly, known as the Senedd, has the power to legislate and make decisions on devolved matters in Wales. Question 30. What is the Scottish Parliament and what powers does it have? A. A historical ceremonial body without legislative power. B. The governing body of Scotland, with powers over education and health. C. A part of the UK Parliament representing Scottish interests. D. An advisory council to the UK government. Answer. B. The governing body of Scotland, with powers over education and health. The Scottish Parliament has wide-ranging powers, including in areas like education and health. Question 31. What is the legal system in England and Wales known as? A. Common law. B. Civil law. C. Statutory law. D. Sharia law. Answer. A. Common law. The legal system in England and Wales is based on common law, which relies on case law and judicial precedents. Question 32. What is the significance of the Reform Acts in UK history? A. They granted independence to colonial territories. B. They initiated the UK's industrial development. C. They extended the right to vote to more citizens. D. They formally established the UK. Answer. C. They extended the right to vote to more citizens. The Reform Acts were a series of measures that gradually extended the electoral franchise, notably beginning with the Reform Act of 1832. Question 33. What does the term constitutional monarchy mean? A. The monarch has absolute power. B. The monarchy is a symbolic institution with no real power. C. The monarch's powers are defined and limited by a constitution. D. The monarchy and the constitution are separate and unrelated. Answer. C. The monarch's powers are defined and limited by a constitution. In a constitutional monarchy, like that of the UK, the monarch's role is largely ceremonial, and their powers are regulated by the constitution. Question 34. What role does the Church of England play in UK society? A. It is the primary legislative body. B. It oversees all religious institutions. C. It is the state church, with a role in the ceremonial aspects of the state. D. It manages the UK's educational system. Answer. C. It is the state church, with a role in the ceremonial aspects of the state. The Church of England is the established state church in England, with the monarch as its supreme governor. Question 35. What is meant by the term the Commonwealth? A. A union of states under a single government. B. A political alliance led by the USA. C. A voluntary association of independent, sovereign states, most of which were formerly part of the British Empire. D. A European economic coalition. Answer. C. A voluntary association of independent, sovereign states, most of which were formerly part of the British Empire. The Commonwealth is a political association of 54 member states, nearly all of which are former territories of the British Empire. Question 36. What is the Turner Prize and in which field is it awarded? A. Literature, awarded for novels. B. Music, awarded for compositions. C. Visual arts, awarded for contemporary art. D. Science, awarded for research in physics. Answer: C. Visual arts, awarded for contemporary art. The Turner Prize is a prestigious annual prize presented to a British visual artist, typically in the field of contemporary art. Question 37. Who was William Shakespeare? A. A 20th century British Prime Minister. B. A famous British explorer. C. An English playwright and poet from the Elizabethan era. D. A renowned British scientist. Answer: C. An English playwright and poet from the Elizabethan era. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. Question 38. What is the significance of the Industrial Revolution in the UK? A. It marked the transition to new manufacturing processes. B. It was a period of major constitutional reform. C. It involved the UK's transition from monarchy to democracy. D. It was a cultural movement that included the introduction of parliamentary democracy. Answer: A. It marked the transition to new manufacturing processes. The Industrial Revolution was a period from the 18th to the 19th century when major changes in agriculture, manufacturing, mining, and transport had a profound effect on the socio-economic and cultural conditions in the UK. Question 39. What event marked the start of the English Civil War? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The execution of Charles I. C. King Charles I's attempt to arrest members of Parliament. D. The Glorious Revolution. Answer: C. King Charles I's attempt to arrest members of Parliament. This event in 1642 is often cited as one of the causes that sparked the English Civil War. Question 40. What is the Tower of London historically known for? A. Serving as the main royal residence. B. Being a place of execution and torture. C. Hosting the first Parliament of the UK. D. The birthplace of several British monarchs. Answer: B. Being a place of execution and torture. The Tower of London has a grim reputation as a place of torture and death, historically used as a prison and a place of execution for several high-profile inmates. Question 41. What are the crown jewels and where are they housed? A. A collection of ceremonial swords housed at Buckingham Palace. B. A collection of historical documents stored in the British Museum. C. A collection of precious stones kept in the Tower of London. D. A collection of royal garments displayed at Windsor Castle. Answer: C. A collection of precious stones kept in the Tower of London. The crown jewels, consisting of regalia and vestments worn by the British monarch, are housed in the Tower of London. Question 42. What does the term British Empire refer to? A. The dominion of Scotland over England and Wales. B. The territories ruled by the Roman Empire within Britain. C. The territories once under British rule and influence, spanning various continents. D. A modern political alliance between Commonwealth countries. Answer: C. The territories once under British rule and influence, spanning various continents. The British Empire was the largest empire in history and included colonies, dominions, mandates, and other territories spread across the globe. Question 43. Who was Emmeline Pankhurst? A. A British novelist known for her Victorian-era literature. B. A leading British suffragette who campaigned for women's right to vote. C. The first female Prime Minister of the UK. D. An actress from the early 20th century British cinema. Answer B. A leading British suffragette who campaigned for women's right to vote. Emmeline Pankhurst was instrumental in the women's suffrage movement in the UK. Question 44. What is the British Broadcasting Corporation? BBC. And when was it founded? A. A private television network founded in 1960. B. A public service broadcaster founded in 1922. C. A governmental news agency established in 1945. D. A commercial radio station launched in 1932. Answer B. A public service broadcaster founded in 1922. The BBC, one of the oldest and most prestigious broadcasters in the world, was established as a public service broadcaster in 1922. Question 45. What was the impact of the Black Death on medieval England? A. It initiated the War of the Roses. B. It caused significant population decline and social upheaval. C. It led to the discovery of America. D. It resulted in the establishment of the Church of England. Answer B. It caused significant population decline and social upheaval. The Black Death, a devastating global epidemic of bubonic plague that struck Europe and Asia in the mid-1300s, led to a massive population decline and significant social changes in medieval England. Question 46. What is the main role of the Prime Minister? A. To serve as the head of the Church of England. B. To act as the head of government, leading the executive branch. C. To represent the UK in the British Commonwealth. D. To preside over the House of Lords. Answer B. To act as the head of government, leading the executive branch. The Prime Minister is the head of government in the UK and is responsible for overseeing the operation of the government and the execution of policy. Question 47. What are the responsibilities of the Home Secretary? A. Managing foreign diplomatic relations. B. Overseeing domestic affairs such as policing, security, and immigration. C. Handling the country's finances and economic policy. D. Supervising education and cultural matters. Answer B. Overseeing domestic affairs such as policing, security, and immigration. The Home Secretary is a senior government minister responsible for the internal affairs of England and Wales, particularly related to security, policing, and immigration. Question 48. What is the significance of Hadrian's War? A. It was built to mark the boundary of the Roman Empire in Britain. B. It commemorates the Battle of Hessytings. C. It was a defensive fortification against Viking invasions. D. It is the oldest standing structure in the United Kingdom. Answer A. It was built to mark the boundary of the Roman Empire in Britain. Hadrian's Wall was constructed under the reign of Emperor Hadrian to signify the northern limit of Roman Britain and to act as a defensive fortification. Question 49. What historical figure is known as the Bard of Avon? A. Charles Dickens. B. William Shakespeare. C. Geoffrey Chaucer. D. Jane Austen. Answer B. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, often called the Bard of Avon, is celebrated as one of the greatest playwrights and poets in English literature. Question 50. What does the term Union Jack refer to? A. The Constitution of the United Kingdom. B. The national anthem of the UK. C. The national flag of the United Kingdom. D. A famous ship from the Royal Navy. Answer C. The national flag of the United Kingdom. The Union Jack, also known as the Union flag, is the national flag of the UK. Question 51. What was the purpose of the Magna Carta when it was originally created? A. To restrict the power of the monarchy and guarantee the rights of nobles. B. To establish English independence from French rule. C. To provide a written grant of rights to the common people. D. To outline the laws of succession to the British throne. Answer A. To restrict the power of the monarchy and guarantee the rights of nobles. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was intended to limit the powers of the king and protect the rights of the nobility. Question 52. How does the UK participate in the European Union after Brexit? A. The UK remains a full member of the EU. B. The UK has a special membership status in the EU. C. The UK no longer participates in the EU. D. The UK participates only in select EU programs. Answer C. The UK no longer participates in the EU following Brexit, which was finalised on January 31, 2020. The UK ceased to be a member of the European Union. Question 53. What is the National Health Service, NHS, and when was it established? A. A private healthcare system established in 1948. B. A public healthcare system established in 1948. C. A department of the UK government established in 1950. D. A charity organisation providing health services since 1945. Answer B. A public healthcare system established in 1948. The NHS, established in 1948, is the publicly funded healthcare system of the UK, providing a wide range of services free at the point of use. Question 54. What major sporting event is held annually between Oxford and Cambridge universities? A. The Premier League. B. The University Challenge. C. The boat race. D. The varsity match. Answer C. The boat race. The boat race is an annual rowing race between the Oxford University Boat Club and the Cambridge University Boat Club, rowed between men's and women's eights on the River Thames. Question 55. What is the significance of the Battle of Britain? A. It was the first military campaign fought entirely by air forces. B. It marked the beginning of the British Empire. C. It was the final battle of World War I. D. It led to the independence of Britain from Roman rule. Answer A. It was the first military campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain in 1940 was a significant World War II battle, marking the first major campaign to be fought entirely by air forces. Question 56. Who was Sir Winston Churchill? A. A British king during the medieval period. B. A famous British poet and playwright. C. The British Prime Minister during World War II. D. A renowned British scientist. Answer C. The British Prime Minister during World War II. Sir Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of the UK during much of World War II and is famed for his leadership during that time. Question 57. What is the Enabling Act and how does it affect Scotland? A. A law that grants Scotland independence. B. Legislation that allows the UK Parliament to devolve powers to the Scottish Parliament. C. A treaty between Scotland and England for economic cooperation. D. A constitutional amendment for establishing Scottish law. Answer B. Legislation that allows the UK Parliament to devolve powers to the Scottish Parliament. The Enabling Act refers to laws that enable the devolution of powers to Scotland, allowing the Scottish Parliament to legislate on certain matters. Question 58. What major literary figure wrote Pride and Prejudice? A. Charlotte Bronte. B. Jane Austen. C. Mary Shelley. D. Virginia Woolf. Answer: B. Jane Austen. Pride and Prejudice, a classic of English literature, was written by Jane Austen and published in 1813. Question 59. Who discovered penicillin and what is its significance? A. Marie Curie. It started the study of radioactivity. B. Alexander Fleming. It marked the beginning of modern antibiotics. C. Isaac Newton. It led to the development of calculus. D. Charles Darwin. It introduced the theory of evolution. Answer: B. Alexander Fleming. It marked the beginning of modern antibiotics. Penicillin, discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928, is significant as it was the first true antibiotic, and it revolutionized the treatment of bacterial infections. Question 60. What are the Beefeaters officially known as? A. The Royal Guards. B. The Yeoman Warders. C. The King's Men. D. The Palace Sentinels. Answer: B. The Yeoman Warders, officially known as the Yeoman Warders of Her Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress the Tower of London. They are commonly referred to as the Beefeaters. Question 61. What is the traditional role of the sheriff in the UK? A. To oversee national defence. B. To act as a ceremonial figure in local government. C. To manage local jails and enforce court orders. D. To represent the monarchy in overseas territories. Answer: C. To manage local jails and enforce court orders. Traditionally, the role of the sheriff in the UK includes managing local jails and enforcing the orders of the court. Question 62. What is Stonehenge and why is it significant? A. A medieval castle in Scotland, known for its historical battles. B. A prehistoric monument in England, famous for its complex of standing stones. C. A Roman fort in Wales, noted for its well-preserved architecture. D. An ancient burial site in Northern Ireland, important for archaeological studies. Answer: B. A prehistoric monument in England, famous for its complex of standing stones. Stonehenge is significant due to its mysterious origins and alignment with the solar and lunar cycles, making it an important site for archaeological and astronomical studies. Question 63. What festival is celebrated on 31st October in the UK? A. Easter. B. Christmas. C. Halloween. D. St. George's Day. Answer: C. Halloween. Halloween is celebrated on 31st October, featuring activities like trick-or-treating, costume parties, and carving pumpkins. Question 64. What is the role of the monarchy in modern Britain? A. To govern the country. B. To lead the military. C. To serve as a ceremonial symbol of continuity and unity. D. To manage the economy. Answer: C. To serve as a ceremonial symbol of continuity and unity. In modern Britain, the monarchy serves primarily ceremonial functions, symbolizing continuity and national unity. Question 65. What are bobbies commonly known as in the UK? A. Lawyers. B. Doctors. C. Police officers. D. Firefighters. Answer: C. Police officers. Bobbies is a common nickname for police officers in the UK, originally derived from Sir Robert Peel, who established the first Metropolitan Police Force. Question 66. What is the highest court in the United Kingdom? A. The Royal Courts of Justice. B. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. C. The Court of Appeal. D. The High Court. Answer: B. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the UK, with ultimate authority over all judicial matters. Question 67. What significant 20th century conflict involved the UK? A. The American Revolution. B. The Napoleonic Wars. C. World War II. D. The War of the Roses. Answer: C. World War II. World War II was a significant 20th century global conflict that involved the UK, notably characterized by key events, such as the Battle of Britain and the Blitz. Question 68. What is the main function of the Treasury in the UK government? A. To oversee the country's educational system. B. To manage the defence of the UK. C. To regulate the media. D. To manage government expenditure and economic policy. Answer: D. To manage government expenditure and economic policy. The Treasury is responsible for formulating and implementing the government's financial and economic policy. Question 69. Who was the first monarch of the House of Windsor? A. Queen Victoria. B. King Edward VII. C. King George V. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: C. King George V. King George V was the first monarch of the House of Windsor, which was established in 1917 when the royal family changed its name from the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Question 70. What is the significance of the Armistice Day in the UK? A. It marks the start of the British Monarchy. B. It commemorates the end of the English Civil War. C. It celebrates the signing of the Magna Carta. D. It remembers the end of World War I. Answer: D. It remembers the end of World War I. Armistice Day, observed on November 11th, commemorates the armistice signed between the Allies and Germany in 1918, marking the end of World War I. Question 71. What landmark is associated with the transmission of the prime meridian? A. Buckingham Palace. B. The Royal Observatory, Greenwich. C. Stonehenge. D. The Tower of London. Answer: B. The Royal Observatory, Greenwich. The prime meridian, the reference line for Greenwich Mean Time, passes through the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. Question 72. Who was the main author of the Magna Carta? A. King John. B. Archbishop of Canterbury. C. William Shakespeare. D. Sir Isaac Newton. Answer: B. Archbishop of Canterbury. The Archbishop of Canterbury, Stephen Langton, played a central role in the drafting of the Magna Carta in 1215. Question 73. What ancient structure is located in Salisbury Plain? A. Buckingham Palace. B. The Roman Baths. C. Stonehenge. D. The Tower of London. Answer: C. Stonehenge. Stonehenge, the prehistoric monument, known for its circle of standing stones, is located on Salisbury Plain in southern England. Question 74. What is the official residence of the monarch in Scotland? A. Buckingham Palace. B. Windsor Castle. C. Holyrood Palace. D. Balmoral Castle. Answer: C. Holyrood Palace. The Palace of Holyrood House, commonly referred to as Holyrood Palace, is the official residence of the British monarch in Scotland. Question 75. Who was known as the Iron Lady in British politics? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Theresa May. D. Mary, Queen of Scots. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the UK, was famously nicknamed the Iron Lady for her strong and uncompromising leadership style. Question 76. What event is the Chelsea Flower Show associated with? A. A royal coronation. B. An annual garden show in London. C. A traditional British horse race. D. The opening of Parliament. Answer: B. An annual garden show in London. The Chelsea Flower Show is a famous annual garden show held by the Royal Horticultural Society in the grounds of the Royal Hospital Chelsea in London. Question 77. What was the main cause of the English Reformation? A. Political alliances with France. B. Economic disputes between the monarchy and the nobility. C. King Henry VIII's desire to annul his marriage. D. The invasion of the Spanish Armada. Answer: C. King Henry VIII's desire to annul his marriage. The English Reformation began largely as a result of King Henry VIII's wish to annul his marriage to Catherine of Aragon, leading to the break with the Roman Catholic Church. Question 78. What major scientific figure developed the theory of evolution? A. Sir Isaac Newton. B. Albert Einstein. C. Charles Darwin. D. Stephen Hawking. Answer: C. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin is renowned for developing the theory of evolution by natural selection, detailed in his book On the Origin of Species, published in 1859. Question 79. What is the role of the Secretary of State for Defence? A. To manage the UK's foreign diplomatic relations. B. To oversee the country's defence and armed forces. C. To regulate economic policies. D. To head the National Health Services. Answer: B. To oversee the country's defence and armed forces. The Secretary of State for Defence is responsible for the management of the UK's defence and the armed forces. Question 80. What are the main responsibilities of the British Foreign Secretary? A. Managing the national budget. B. Overseeing the country's defence. C. Directing foreign affairs and international relations. D. Regulating education and cultural activities. Answer: C. Directing foreign affairs and international relations. The Foreign Secretary is a key government official responsible for the United Kingdom's foreign policy and international relations. Question 81. What major UK law established the welfare state after World War II? A. The National Health Service Act 1946. B. The Beveridge Report 1942. C. The Welfare Act 1948. D. The Social Security Act 1950. Answer: B. The Beveridge Report 1942. The Beveridge Report of 1942 laid the foundations for the welfare state in the UK, leading to the establishment of comprehensive welfare and public health systems post-World War II. Question 82. What historic ship can be visited in London's dry dock? A. The Mary Rose. B. The HMS Belfast. C. The Cutty Sark. D. The HMS Victory. Answer: C. The Cutty Sark. The Cutty Sark, a historic British clipper ship, is preserved in a dry dock in Greenwich, London, and is open to the public as a museum ship. Question 83. What is the main purpose of the Cabinet in the UK government? A. To advise the Queen on legislative matters. B. To make major policy decisions and oversee government administration. C. To represent the UK in international negotiations. D. To handle judicial appointments. Answer: B. To make major policy decisions and oversee government administration. The Cabinet is composed of the top-ranking ministers in the UK government, responsible for making major policy decisions and overseeing the administration of government. Question 84. What is celebrated on St. George's Day? A. The victory over the Spanish Armada. B. The birthday of Queen Elizabeth II. C. The patron saint of England. D. The signing of the Magna Carta. Answer: C. The patron saint of England. St. George's Day, celebrated on April 23, honours St. George, the patron saint of England. Question 85. Who was the main British leader during World War II? A. Neville Chamberlain. B. Winston Churchill. C. Clement Attlee. D. Anthony Eden. Answer: B. Winston Churchill. Sir Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of the UK for most of World War II and is renowned for his leadership during the conflict. Question 86. What are the legal systems in Northern Ireland and Scotland called? A. Common law and civil law. B. Statutory law and common law. C. Scots law and Irish law. D. Scots law and common law. Answer: D. Scots law and common law. Northern Ireland uses common law, similar to England and Wales, while Scotland has its own unique legal system known as Scots law. Question 87. What global sports event did London host in 2012? A. The FIFA World Cup. B. The Summer Olympics. C. The Commonwealth Games. D. The UEFA European Championship. Answer: B. The Summer Olympics. London hosted the Summer Olympic Games in 2012, marking the city's third time hosting the Olympics. Question 88. What is the official report of parliamentary debates called? A. The Parliamentary Review. B. Answered. C. The Westminster Digest. D. The Commons Record. Answer: B. Hansard. Hansard is the official report of all debates in Parliament, providing a comprehensive and authoritative record of every speech. Question 89. What traditional dish is known as a Scottish staple involving sheep organs? A. Black pudding. B. Haggis. C. Lancashire hot pot. D. Shepherd's pie. Answer: B. Haggis. Haggis, a traditional Scottish dish, is made from sheep's heart, liver and lungs, minced with onion, oatmeal, suet, spices and salt, traditionally encased in the animal's stomach. Question 90. Who was the legendary outlaw associated with Sherwood Forest? A. King Arthur. B. Robin Hood. C. William Wallace. D. Richard the Lionheart. Answer: B. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is a legendary figure reputed to have lived in Sherwood Forest, Nottinghamshire, and is famous for robbing from the rich and giving to the poor. Question 91. What bird is often symbolically associated with the UK? A. The eagle. B. The raven. C. The red kite. D. The robin. Answer: D. The robin. The robin, known for its distinctive red breast, is popularly associated with Britain and is a favourite in British gardens. Question 92. What body is responsible for monetary policy in the UK? A. The Royal Treasury. B. The Bank of England. C. The Department of Finance. D. The Monetary Policy Committee. Answer: B. The Bank of England. The Bank of England is responsible for formulating and implementing the UK's monetary policy, including setting interest rates. Question 93. What famous ship is associated with Sir Francis Drake? A. The Golden Hind. B. The Mary Rose. C. The HMS Beagle. D. The HMS Endeavour. Answer: A. The Golden Hind. The Golden Hind was the ship used by Sir Francis Drake during his circumnavigation of the globe between 1577 and 1580. Question 94. What was the principal reason for the creation of the United Nations? A. To manage global trade. B. To promote peace and prevent future conflicts. C. To establish economic equality among nations. D. To explore space collaboratively. Answer: B. To promote peace and prevent future conflicts. The United Nations was established in 1945 to promote peace and cooperation among nations and to prevent future conflicts following the devastation of World War II. Question 95. What role does the Lord Chancellor play in the UK government? A. To oversee the judiciary and act as a senior cabinet minister. B. To manage the royal estates. C. To represent the UK in legal matters abroad. D. To serve as the Speaker of the House of Commons. Answer: A. To oversee the judiciary and act as a senior cabinet minister. The Lord Chancellor has various responsibilities, including overseeing the judiciary and serving as a senior member of the cabinet. Question 96. What significant legal document was signed by King John at Runnymede? A. The English Bill of Rights. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Royal Charter. D. The Declaration of Independence. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215 at Runnymede, is a foundational document that established the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 97. What is the purpose of the Commonwealth Games? A. To compete in winter sports. B. To strengthen ties within the Commonwealth through athletic competition. C. To select athletes for the Olympics. D. To promote trade between Commonwealth countries. Answer: B. To strengthen ties within the Commonwealth through athletic competition. The Commonwealth Games is an international multi-sport event involving athletes from the Commonwealth of Nations. Question 98. Who was the British monarch during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901, was the British monarch during the period known as the Victorian era. Question 99. What major event did the Reform Act of 1832 trigger in British society? A. The abolition of the monarchy. B. The start of the Industrial Revolution. C. The expansion of the electoral franchise. D. The establishment of the National Health Service. Answer: C. The expansion of the electoral franchise. The Reform Act of 1832 significantly expanded the electoral franchise and is considered a major step towards the development of a representative democracy in Britain. Question 100. What is the primary function of the British judicial system? A. To enforce parliamentary decisions. B. To draft legislation. C. To interpret and apply the law. D. To elect political leaders. Answer: C. To interpret and apply the law. The primary function of the British judicial system is to interpret and apply the law, ensuring justice is administered fairly and impartially.